our top story tonight, a local biker organization is holding its third annual fundraising event to help area children who are victims of child abuse. More to come, including on how you can make a difference. Welcome, everyone, to your hometown news on LYNXX 24. I'm April Frelke, joined by my fellow anchors Nick Kaufman and Joe Minnie. We want to welcome our YouTube viewers to the show in addition to our TV viewers. If you have comments about this week's show, we love feedback. Post your thoughts, comments, or questions on Image Pictures YouTube channel or on the LYNXX 24 Facebook page, and we'll read them this or next week.
Hi. Hi, Joe.
Hi.
Hello. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you, Nick.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Hey, did I, you know, it's nice and hot out. Did I miss spring?
You missed
I was gone for 3 weeks and I left.
Yeah, it was like a week.
Really?
Yeah.
Spring
Came
was a
back
week.
just in time for Father's Day this weekend, Nick.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But wow, the heat is something else, you know.
It's gonna be hot this weekend.
Really hot this weekend.
And today is
Flag
Joe
Day.
knows what
all
day
right.
it is.
Come on,
It's
we
Flag
all know
Day.
that, folks out there. Get your flags up and honor your flag.
Well, it's breezy enough
Flag
for him.
14. There's a whole great history about that.
Well, the Connect 24 is brought to you by Rudig Jensen in New Lisbon. The Castle Rock chapter of the Guardians of the Children is holding the third annual Ride to Rock Out the Silence on Saturday, June 16th. Registration begins at 9 a.m. at Real Brothers Harley Davidson in Mauston, and kick stands go up at 11 a.m. The cost is $25 for a single rider and $35 for a rider with a passenger. The ride will go through Wildcat Mountain, covering ground in Juneau, Monroe, and Vernon counties. Riders will stop for lunch at Badger Crossing Pub and Eatery in Cashton before ending at Point Bluff Resort in the Wisconsin Dells for an evening of food, raffles, and music. And if you don't have a motorcycle to participate, anything with wheels can keep up, can join in the event. The Guardians of the Children is a nationwide biker organization whose members are dedicated to protecting the victims of child abuse. Chapter members serve as advocates to provide strength and stability to families in crisis and support and protection for the children they serve. Proceeds from the Ride to Rock Out the Silence go toward events that the Castle Rock chapter holds for the children they serve.
That's a big deal. It's a really big deal.
Yes, it is.
Locally, the Castle Rock chapter is one of 5 Guardian chapters in Wisconsin. The organization holds one event each month for kids ages birth through 18, with activities ranging from birthday parties to fishing outings and Christmas and Easter events. But serving the children goes beyond event planning. When chapter members are at events, they are offering protection, and one chapter member speaking on anonymously had said that the GOC members do, quote, whatever the kids want to do for the day to feel safe, and for at least one day a month, they don't have to look over their shoulder because we do that for them. Members also go to court hearings to have a presence and show support for the kids, letting them know that someone safe is looking out for them. And when their kids need them, chapter members will drop everything to help, even so much as telling their employers that the kids come first. And their involvement in their kids' lives goes beyond the age of 18, when kids usually graduate out. Castle Rock Club members stay in touch with many of the kids that they have served and continue to check in on them as they go through adult life to make sure they're doing okay. Wow, what a group, huh? This is a heck of a program.
Oh, it's a great program. And the Castle Rock Guardians of the Children wanted to say thank you to the Sheriff's Department in all the counties their route goes through. They say that each year they've done the event, the Sheriff's Departments have gone above and beyond to help with the safety of the ride. And the kids from Wisconsin are coming to Tomah June 28th as a part of their 50th anniversary tour. I had the chance to sit down recently with kids member Kennedy Konsitsky, one of 4 area kids who are part of this year's cast. Take a look. Kennedy, welcome. So you're in Kids from Wisconsin.
Yes, sir.
First, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Kennedy Konsitsky. I am 19 years old from Tomah, Wisconsin. I graduated last year, and I'm currently going to Viterbo University for a BFA in musical theater.
Okay, and that's keeping you busy, I take it?
Yes, very much so.
And this is going to be your second summer touring with Kids from Wisconsin?
Yep.
What's the rehearsal schedule going to be like?
So I actually move in this Friday. We rehearse down in West Dallas and at the Tommy Thompson Center on the State Fairgrounds. We go about 7:45 to 10:30 every day, break for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And yeah, we sing in the morning, we dance at night, and then we get together with the incredible band and see what we accomplished for the day.
How was the audition process?
It's a very friendly audition process. You go and you sing a selection that you've chosen for the singer-dancers. Sometimes they test your range to see how high and low you can sing, and then after that you change and you do a dance portion. For the band, it's kind of similar. They have you bring in pieces that you've already selected that you know. They might test your sight reading and stuff like that, and after that they decide who made it.
About how many do you think auditioned for from Wisconsin?
I want to say this year it was roughly 250 to 300.
Wow, that's some stiff competition.
Yes.
And then how many get selected?
So we have 36 principal members, and then we have understudies as well, where they join us at camp, they learn the show, but they do not tour with us.
Okay. And when does the touring start?
So our premiere show is June 21st, and we kick that off, and then from there we're on the road and going.
Okay, and then you perform during the Wisconsin State Fair, is that right?
Twice a day.
Twice a day?
Yes.
And that's, what, about 10 days, is that right?
Yes.
That's grueling.
A little bit, but it's fun. It's super great.
So you did it last year. How was it?
It's actually great. I really enjoyed it. It's really cool to be able to perform for that many people every day, especially because this is what I want to do hopefully one day. And then also we have a headlining show where it's just us at night, where people also come and we see the other shows and the grandstands and stuff like that. So it's a great opportunity.
Is there a rumor that there's some performance that you might be doing?
There is. We actually get to perform in the grandstands with Foreigner this year.
No kidding.
Yes, we're very excited.
That is exciting.
Yeah.
So what other stops along the way are you going to be hitting?
We are performing at Valley Fair in Wausau.
Okay.
We are performing in Dubuque this year as well.
Okay.
Tomah.
Tomah? When is Tomah?
We are June 28th at the Tomah High School at 7 o'clock.
Okay, so we'll be looking forward to that too.
Yeah. This year, it's our 50th anniversary.
Okay.
So we're really trying to hit all genres of music in the past 50 years, back to our first summer,
Genesis?
1969. So yeah, we're really trying to make sure that we hit all genres, all age groups, and stuff like that.
And I heard that there's a few people from Tomah, and one in particular
Yes.
that's pretty close to you.
Yes. My little sister is an understudy in the group this year, Kaylee. We also have Alex Knepker and Christian Nieves.
Okay, so and they're gonna and Kaylee, she will be kind of performing with you. I hear she's an understudy. Is that right?
Yes. So
In addition to Kennedy, this year's Kids Cast features Alex Knepker from Warrens, Christian Neves from the La Crosse area, and Kennedy's sister Kaylee Konsitsky, who is an understudy for the 2018 season. You can get your tickets from the Kids from Wisconsin June 28th show in advance for $10 at the First Weber office in Tomah. Tickets are $15 at the door, and the performance will take place at 7 p.m. in the Tomah High School auditorium. We have one more area event to fill you in on before we close out the Connect 24. We'll send things over to Nick for details about the upcoming Rock Around the Block event at the Lone Rock Baptist Church. Nick, over to you.
Thanks, Joe. I'm joined by Ray Anderson, Pastor Ray Anderson of Lone Rock Baptist Church, who's here with the details for the 2018 Rock Around the Block. Welcome, Pastor. Good to see you.
Good to be here.
Yeah, this is our, third year doing this thing, or at least you and I together, or something like that?
Right.
So let's tell some of our newer viewers out here what the Rock Around the... What have we got? Rock Around the Block, of course.
Right.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
Well, it's sponsored by the Lone Rock School, Friends of Lone Rock School.
Okay.
And our church is involved, but we have a small part compared to all the sponsors that are involved in it.
Good.
And
That's that adorable white little schoolhouse sitting over there, isn't it, in Lone Rock? There's not a lot there, but that's
you can't
cool.
find them anymore.
Very good. And you guys have been working on that now for a bunch of years.
Oh, yeah. We've put in new stairs, and we've tuck pointed the chimney, and we've done painting inside and outside. And this year our project is roof repair.
Okay.
And also the interior, getting that fixed up.
Last year was the stairs. That's right. We talked about that. And they're done.
Right. Yes, they
Okay,
look beautiful.
So now, what are people that you want people to come there, and what are they going to do?
Well,
Besides give money.
right. Yeah, we have an 8 o'clock walk run. It's 4.5 miles.
Okay.
And then we also have a bike ride, and I love the bike ride because it's a relaxing 9 miles that you do. And
Relaxing 9 miles. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Well, the beautiful countryside. There's nothing
you're right.
more beautiful in that area. You got to come.
I will. Okay. I'll definitely get it down this year, for golly.
All right.
Okay.
But we're having a bouncy house for the kids.
Got it. Auto exhibit.
Different games, and we have Camp Douglas is coming at 11:30, and they're going to do an extrication, the fire department, out of a crashed automobile. Oh, okay. And so that'll be interesting. And
who are they going to extract?
Well, I don't know who they're going to.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I haven't volunteered.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun to watch, won't it?
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah,
right.
That's good. So it looks good. And then the auto exhibit. Did you have that last year?
Yeah, we had antique cars, and we're going to do that again. And the prize last year was the '57 Chevy that we had.
Oh yeah, who got that? Do you remember?
I don't remember, but they came a long way. I know, 3 hours at least.
Wow, that's
to come
good.
and do that. So.
It's going to be a fun event, and you should get out and see it. And that's on June 23rd.
Yeah, the potluck is 12 noon.
Oh, okay,
and
good.
then 10 to noon we have a silent auction. 10 to 2 o'clock, silent auction, and so we have a. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. It's $25 for the runners and the walkers.
That's
great. So.
Pastor Anderson, this might be our last time. I understand that you're going to go into retirement. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So, we'll be looking for
46 years of ministry.
Good for you. Good to see you.
So,
well, this week's Connect 24 news has been brought to you by Rudy Jensen in New Lisbon. When we come back, April will be joined by Rebecca Giroux from F&M Bank for our June edition of Money Matters. But first, here's a look at your 5-day forecast. Yeah, that was really good. That was really good.
You want it, we'll find it, you got it. Price match and relax. That's the Rudick Jensen deal, sealed with a platinum level membership. Oil changes, done. Tires, brakes, alignment, all done. Car wash, you got it. Rudick Jensen Auto Mall, New Lisbon. Check out our inventory online at rudickjensen.com.
I'm Phil Stewart. I'm the hospital CEO at Tomah Memorial Hospital, and I have been here for 22 years. It's the dedication of all the people that work here, our frontline staff, the medical staff, the board of directors. They're all fully engaged in the work that we do every day. We hope to enjoy the same kind of success, building upon our quality and our reputation at our new facility that is going to be constructed starting this year. Tomah Memorial Hospital, taking care of you and your family close to home.
I'm here to demonstrate LYNXX speed, and with me I have physics teacher Doc Schreckel to check my math. Light travels at 186,000 miles per second, and the circumference of the Earth is 24,901 miles. So if you divide this into that, you get 7.46. That means that if you were to send an email, it'd travel around the world more than 7 times in less than 1 second.
That is correct.
And that's fast.
The people of F&M Bank have been serving Tomah and the surrounding community for over 100 years. With 3 locations and a full suite of mobile services, we make doing business with us convenient and easy. Free bill pay, mobile app, remote deposit capture, even free person-to-person payments. We also have loan and savings options, along with a complete lineup of business banking and cash management options. F&M Bank, banking solutions from people you trust.
You're watching LYNXX 24, connecting you to the community.
Welcome back to LYNXX 24 and welcome to the June edition of Money Matters. Financial exploitation of the elderly is a fast-growing crime and one of the most common forms of abuse of seniors. With June being Elder Abuse Awareness Month, F&M Bank Marketing Director Rebecca Giroux is here to fill us in on what financial elder abuse looks like and what are some of the typical warning signs. Rebecca, welcome to the LYNXX.
Thank you.
All Money Matters. So, yeah, elder abuse.
Yeah, so there's many forms of elder abuse. So for this segment, we'll talk about financial elder abuse. So like you said, there's it's an exploitation of seniors financially. So there's a lot of different forms out there. One of a common one that most people know about is scams. So it's typically with seniors going to be telephone scams, even door-to-door scams. So people claiming to give them good deals on, service, cable, things like that. But also, hey, we'll give you a great deal on life insurance. We'll lower your premiums on your health insurance. And then they, of course, take advantage of that, get their account numbers, get their credit card numbers, and then, of course, take their funds from their accounts. So we always say that if you feel like you have been scammed, to let your financial know right away. But also, prior to that, make sure that you know who you're doing business with. So seek out a trusted local person for your insurance or for your services that you're looking for.
I know in the past you've mentioned stuff with IRS that they will not send you an email.
Correct. Yep. So if you do owe back taxes, let's say, the IRS will contact you, via letter. They're not going to call you over the phone without prior notice. So if anyone gets a call from the IRS that says you owe us back taxes, you have to pay now, hang up. You can call the IRS directly yourself.
Sure.
So, yeah, I mean, and one of a common form that it kind of goes unreported, maybe because the senior is, scared of retaliation by the person or embarrassed, but it's actually from family members or friends taking advantage of that person. So it could be just innocent asking for money, which, it doesn't seem like a big deal. Maybe you borrow $20 from grandma, but over time, those requests might get more frequent and larger, and then it's habitual. And so that senior might feel compelled to continue to give that person money. Maybe they have a really sad backstory, like I lost my job, my car broke down. It's always something that they need money for, and it's continuous, and you'll start to see that person's bank account being drained out. So the warning signs are, the funds start to deplete from accounts, they're making frequent withdrawals that are unexplained out of normal activity and things like that. Another common form that we see is people kind of inserting themselves into a senior's life, kind of out of the blue. It starts really innocent, like, let me mow your lawn, let me shovel your sidewalk, let me fix up things around the house, because that might not be that accessible for them to do. So after a while, they have a trusted relationship. I'm providing you a service and you're helping me, so it might be convenient for you to add me to your bank account. So I can get some checks, so I can pay your bills for you. I can go grocery shopping for you, and or why don't you get me a credit card so I can, pay bills? It's easier for me if I have my own credit card. And it's kind of that stuff, which is scary out there.
So then, what does an elder or a senior do if that's happening, or someone their family notices? How do they deal with that?
So if it is something where it is financial elder abuse or kind of some of those warning signs that all of a sudden somebody that hasn't really been a part of their lives is inserting themselves in their lives and helping them out, but then they notice all these other signs like their debts rising up, their accounts are being depleted, they should definitely contact their county's human services department, and then they can get started on researching that and investigating that. And a lot of cases of elder abuse sadly go unreported. Like I said before, that senior might not really know where to go to or who to talk to. So making sure that you reach out to that human services department in your county.
Excellent. Rebecca, thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Important information.
It is,
very
definitely.
important. Well, thank you to F&M Bank for sponsoring Money Matters. You can find this and past edition of Money Matters on our LYNXX 24 Facebook page. We need to take a short break, but when we come back, we've got some kid and adult-friendly popsicle ideas to help beat the heat this summer. Don't go anywhere.
The people of F&M Bank have been serving Tomah and the surrounding community for over 100 years. With 3 locations and a full suite of mobile services, we make doing business with us convenient and easy. Free bill pay, mobile app, remote deposit capture, even free person-to-person payments. We also have loan and savings options, along with a complete lineup of business banking and cash management options. F&M Bank, banking solutions from people you trust.
I guess you could say I'm a purist. If you want a quality product, you have to source the best ingredients out there. Great coffee isn't just made, it's milked.
The secret to a good cup of coffee is our pasture-raised cows. Cows love grass, and we got a great blend for them. It has some earthy tones. There's a real grassiness to it. People have been using Organic Valley, half and half, to make the best cup of coffee for over 20 years. So it made sense that one day we'd open our own coffee shop in some hip neighborhood in New York City. I just saw a girl carrying a ukulele. You can order organic half and half in 3 sizes. A little bit, a double, or a lotta. And you just have to add the coffee. It's over there.
Got a double for Gina? Do you have coffee?
It's the world's best coffee. Just add coffee. You'll find it in the dairy aisle.
Americans love their cars, but when accidents happen, trust Abra Auto Body and Glass. America's most recommended to get it fixed right the first time, on time. Whether paintless dent repair from those dings, dents, and hail damage, collision repair from that nasty rear ender, or glass repair from that pesky rock chip, you'll get the highest quality repair from quality professionals. Call Abra Auto Body and Glass in New Lisbon at 608-562-6500.
You're watching LYNXX 24.
Connecting you to the community.
Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right.
Welcome back to LYNXX 24. Cool treats are a great way to beat the summer heat. With school out, get the kiddos in the kitchen to help with these summer popsicle recipes that you can whip up in your own kitchen using fresh, seasonal produce. Or you can get the adults in the house to get in the kitchen and whip some popsicles up.
Really?
Who doesn't like
it's an old-time thing.
They're non-alcoholic, right? I mean, these are all just regular treats.
These are family-friendly.
Okay, I'm getting very excited about this. They look good. They look interesting. They look like they're fun. Where do you get this stuff? Where do you get the little thing?
Okay, well, we're going to start down here, Nick. We've got a coffee popsicle. We've got a breakfast, a fruit, and you've got another fruit thing.
And I got another fruity.
So,
Okay,
Joe, do you want to kick us off with the coffee?
Right here on the left, we have the cold brew iced mocha pops.
Let me try.
Go for it. Lick away. 2 cups cold brewed coffee or bottled iced coffee. If using cold brew coffee, combine with a 1/4 cup of sweetened condensed milk, 8 tablespoons of chocolate chips. Nice.
Is that calf or decaf?
Oh, if it's caffeinated, I wouldn't be eating it.
Come on, is this?
It's coffee.
It's really good, Nick.
I'm sure it's whatever you want to put in. Plus, put 1 tablespoon of chocolate chips in the bottom of 8 popsicle molds. Mix the condensed milk with the coffee and pour over the chips in the molds, and then freeze for at least 4 hours.
Really?
Those are great. I can already see the delicious.
Yeah, you just chew
I'm
off
not
the
gonna put that-
chips,
yeah.
and then you got coffee on the go.
Yeah, that's great. Let's move on to the breakfast pops. Do you want to do those, Nick, or you want me to?
No, you do breakfast pops.
So the breakfast popsicles, those are fun. Someone wants to try one of those.
It looks like yogurt.
Fresh, yes. So you're going to use frozen yogurt. You can put a little granola in there and some raspberries and fresh fruit. And you put the fruit at the bottom of your popsicle and your yogurt, and then you cover it with your yogurt, and you freeze it. It looks really good. Yum.
It's very good.
Someone has to talk now, Nick, because we're all eating.
Yeah, the excitement. I'm trying to contain
with the breakfast, you got to go to lunch, right?
Excitement here.
So with the lunchtime, you got your fresh fruit popsicles.
Okay, this is
and
good.
you put your choice of
really good,
fresh
too.
fruit or frozen fruit and apple juice. And it looks like you slice, finely chop, or blend fruit depending on your preference. Place in a popsicle mold and cover with apple juice. Freeze for at least 4 hours, and you got a popsicle.
I can see on a hot day, this is pretty exciting, and it's all healthy, good stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, I've got a piece de resistance here. This little green jobby. Would you put this down in one of the trays over there? Thank you very much. No eating that one. It's too good.
This was really good, though.
Hey, this one here is melon, lime, some leaf...
mint. That's fresh mint.
What do they call it? Sprigs of mint.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got,
smells really good.
how to do melon, cube the melon, add a whole bunch of sugar, well, 1/3 cup, and then 5 to 10 mint leaves and some lime juice. Put it all in the blender, okay? Make it into a mush, put it into the mold, there you got it.
Do you remember doing popsicles in ice cube trays?
All the time.
With the
toothpicks?
Saran wrap, toothpicks.
I mean, if you don't have popsicle holders, get your ice tray out.
You can make do.
Yeah. And you know, Northwoods Orchards has their strawberries out right now. So you can go pick some strawberries and do some blended. How's that one, Nick?
The melon is outstanding.
I don't really care for melon or mint at all.
Oh, really?
Should I try it?
Oh, no, this is excellent. This is really good. I mean, it puts the yogurt to shame.
Oh, yeah. That's the way to go.
It's better than the yogurt?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
I'm not a...
It's
the melon.
Isn't it good?
Oh, yes.
Okay, there you go, folks.
It's really sweet.
Out of the 4.
It's good.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a little bit something for everybody, right?
And I know there's lots of recipes.
It is actually. For me, not really caring for melon, this is actually refreshing.
And it's a way to get your fruits in your diet.
Oh, sure. Fruits, a little coffee, and then have a, okay.
Maybe get
decaf.
And a way to get your kids to eat their veggies too.
Oh, excellent idea, Joe.
I'm sure you can mix in some veggies in it.
All right, well, when we come back, we'll be filling you in on what's coming up in your community. Don't go anywhere.
Americans love their cars, but when accidents happen, trust Abra Auto Body and Glass. America's most recommended to get it fixed right the first time, on time. Whether paintless dent repair from those dings, dents, and hail damage, collision repair from that nasty rear ender, or glass repair from that pesky rock chip, you'll get the highest quality repair from quality professionals. Call Abra Auto Body and Glass in New Lisbon at 608-562-6500.
I'm Phil Stewart. I'm the hospital CEO at Tomah Memorial Hospital, and I have been here for 22 years. It's the dedication of all the people that work here, our frontline staff, the medical staff, the board of directors. They're all fully engaged in the work that we do every day. We hope to enjoy the same kind of success, building upon our quality and our reputation at our new facility that's going to be constructed starting this year. Tomah Memorial Hospital, taking care of you and your family close to home.
Because the health and well-being of your family are precious, you can trust Robbie's Pharmacy to make your privacy our priority. At Robbie's Pharmacy, your prescription consultations are both personal and discreet. Explain your medications and answer questions you may have. Robbie's Pharmacy has a solid commitment to you and our local New Lisbon community. Robbie's Pharmacy, the personal service you want with the professional staff you deserve.
You're watching LYNXX 24, connecting you to the community.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
Welcome back to LYNXX 24. Here's a quick look at what's coming up in your community. LYNXX Network's customers are invited to the company's annual Customer Appreciation event taking place from 3 until 6 p.m. on June 19th at the LYNXX office in Camp Douglas. Enjoy a meal, kids' games, register to win some great prizes. Come out and say hi to your LYNXX 24 anchor crew and just join in on the fun with all the other guests. There's a lot of...
Sounds like fun. Northwoods Orchard and Farm Market, one of our favorites actually, will be holding their first Butterfly Release Festival from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. on June 23rd. Butterflies will be released into the new butterfly habitat at the orchard. There will also be strawberry picking, a bouncy house, hay rack rides, deep discounts on flowers and veggies, and farm animals to pet and feed. This is a free event and open to the public. Strawberries are ready.
Yes, go pick your strawberries, yeah.
And finally, Memphis-based blues musician Kyle Roberts will be in the area for a June 30th free concert benefiting Anna and Janice Turner. The benefit and concert will take place from 6 until 10 p.m. at Two Sisters Event Center in Mauston. Donations are being collected for an auction that will accompany the concert, and proceeds will go towards helping the Turner family with medical bills. To volunteer or donate, contact Eva using the information on your screen.
Well, a lot of stuff going on June 23rd, that weekend to come.
Yeah, we got the deal at Lone Rack, and we got that.
Great. Thank you to Kennedy Kaczynski, Ray Anderson, and Rebecca Giroux for joining us this week, and to F&M Bank for sponsoring Money Matters. Thank you to all of our sponsors and YouTube viewers, and to all of you at home for tuning in to LYNXX 24, where we are connecting you to the community.